Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all viewers, whatever time you're watching this video. My name is Hanan Yahya and I am the president, the new president of student government. I was its former secretary, and I'm just here to talk to you guys about the things that we did today at University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, when we went to meet their Michigan Student Assembly. First and foremost, I'd like to give a big thanks to University of Michigan, Ann Arbor for welcoming us and being very hospitable, because just 16 people and being willing to stay with us on a Saturday morning to answer questions and giving us a tour throughout the buildings is just very, very generous. Thank you very much, University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. Second of all, I'd like to give you guys a brief introduction about University of Michigan, Ann Arbor and what what it's all about and how it is. First of all, it has 1,200 organizations and clubs within the university itself. So all those organizations and clubs are student-led and student-based. So from sororities to fraternities to soccer clubs to religious clubs to a Muslim student association to any type of organization, students are able to create their organization, and there are 1,200 of these in University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. When we went today, we loved the weather and it was very beautiful, and the campus is huge. There's a North Campus, there's a Central Campus, and it's just amazing because with the beautiful weather and nature and all the green, we just enjoyed our day there, just walking around and touring and just learning about everything at University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. A little bit about the Michigan Student Assembly, if you guys want to know. That's just another name of the student government of University of Michigan, Ann Arbor. It was created in 1901, so it's been nearly, over a decade, a century, a little over a century that it has been created, but it hadn't been established officially as a assembly and given that name until 1976. So around 7 decades later, that's when it was given its name and actually proclaimed as a, assembly for students led in the University of Michigan. Second of all, how many students does this MSA consist of? Around 150 to 200 students. So that's just 200 less than the amount of representatives in the legislature of this U.S. federal government. So that's pretty much a lot of students. And as a university, it has around 30 or 40,000 students enrolled in it. So that's pretty much a lot of students, and it's a huge school, but it's very nice, and it's number 4 in the nation. Second of all, we asked them about when they meet. We student government at Universal Academy, we meet Tuesdays from 3:30 to 4, maybe 4:15, the max. But for them as an MSA, they say during the fall, they meet Tuesdays from 7:30 till whenever they need to, and the maximum they've ever reached was 2 o'clock a.m. in the morning. So imagine, as a representative or as a president or a vice president or anything that you do as a part of the Michigan State Assembly, you're there until 2 a.m. every Tuesday. That's just crazy, but you're getting things done and you're helping your university to prosper and the students. Third thing, the actual Michigan Student Assembly was initiated by students. So that's the beauty of this assembly, is that it was started by students and it's led by students, and that's just amazing. We do that here at UA, and we're trying to improve that every year, like for example the talent show and other school events. So that's another thing that we student government members at UA need to improve on and need to continue to just become more powerful at it. Third thing, we asked them, how does it feel to have authority as an assembly, and how much independence do you have? And they said that they have a fair amount of independence and fair amount of authority, but yet they always have friendly relationships with the administration and the board of directors and anybody that's at a higher level than them, because that's just out of respect and out of getting things done. They need to have that mutual relationship with them. And we also asked them about the voting day. they have annual elections for anybody that wants to be in office. And we were wondering if it was November 4th, like it is in America, or the first week of November, or the first Tuesday of November. But they said that theirs is actually during March, which is in the spring, and then everybody comes back during the fall to begin their term. So that's just a bit different, but it still makes sense. They have come across many issues, such as housing and stuff like that at the university itself, which lasted about 5 years to actually take care of. So that's like one of the many issues that took a long time to actually handle and solve. So, for us, we pass a motion the same day or the same time we actually, make one. So that's just a big difference. They take a long time. It has to go through a process, and it's just, it's amazing to see how sometimes it takes so long. What else? We wondered if anybody from the MSA itself has ever taken a step forward after the university, after doing their undergrad or something like that, to actually being a politician out there in the real world, getting involved. So they said that a couple, most of the people that are in the MSA are law students, and some of them do continue their education and become politicians in the future. Also, a very famous thing that happened in University of Michigan Ann Arbor is that Peace Corps itself was created at the doorsteps of the State Union building, and President John F. Kennedy was there at 2 o'clock in the morning to declare its beginning, and that was before he became president. So that's amazing how he fulfilled his wish before he actually was in presidential office. So we also asked them if technology plays a role in what they do. And they said the main mode of communication is email. Whatever they need to do, whatever they need to send between each other, between other organizations, it's always email, it's always the internet that helps them to stay communicated and stay connected. So that's kind of like what we do here at UA, and that's what we're always improve on, using technology, using email, using our student government website that you should all visit, uastudentgovernment.com, and you should be watching this video on the website right now. What else? They resemble a U.S. federal government, so they also have a legislative branch, a judicial branch, an executive branch, and that's something different about our student government. Our student government is just members, representatives from all classes, the officers, and that's it. But we are thinking of changing that next year and actually having it like the University of Michigan Ann Arbor and having a 3-branched government. So maybe not. That would be good. And we were wondering, if the NHS, National Honor Society, in their school, which they have more than one there, ever collaborate in an effort to complete or fulfill something that they want to do. And they said that they do that most of the time. They always go hand in hand with other organizations, including the NHS there, to get things done and to pass stuff, So in our school, we have the National Honor Society and UA the student government that are very famous and two of the many and most important in our school. So we'd like to improve that next year for all student government members and NHS to go hand in hand and blend with each other in order to stay connected and get things done in our school. So that's another thing we need to keep in mind. At University of Michigan, we actually had something fun going on. We got free ice cream by the students there, and we were going to get involved, but we couldn't stay long. But it's nice how the diversity is just amazing, and they're just wonderful. Thank you all, and I'm encouraging you all to stay tuned on this UA Student Government website to get involved with NHS and student government, and just always be a believer and follow your dreams. And if you ever need anything, contact us. Thank you all. Have an awesome weekend. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.